Black Friday is coming up, and also Christmas is coming up, and you guys are wondering, what system should I buy? A lot of you guys out there are coming from last gen and you want to make that switch, and I'm going to make it a little bit easier for you guys. I'm going to let you guys know what you should buy and what my favorite is and why. And by the way, I'm not biased when it comes to any system. I do not get paid by Sony, nor do I get paid by Rockstar or Microsoft. I'm just going to let you guys know my favorite and why and what you should do, and let's get this started. Oh, and by the way, I will be robbing some stores because I need money. I'm just saying, man. The first thing I will say is this, guys. I absolutely hate the Xbox One interface. And you guys may say, Tom, why do you hate it? Why do you hate the Xbox One interface? What do you hate about it? And I will say that it's complicated, guys. It's a very complicated thing. I don't understand why they made it so complicated. I don't know what they were thinking. It doesn't make any sense to me at all because they did such a great job with the Xbox 360. Everything was simple, nothing was complicated, and everything that you did need, you could find right in your face. You didn't have to go on one option to find another option. Everything was laid out perfect. And I felt that they did a horrible job with that with the Xbox One, and I don't know what they were thinking. Now, when it comes to the PlayStation 4, I love the interface because everything is simple. It's simple, just like the Xbox 360. You guys know whenever I used to live stream GTA 5 before current gen, I would always live stream on the Xbox 360. It was just a lot simpler and it was just easier to invite you guys. I love what they did there. When it comes to graphics, I will say this. The PlayStation 4 does look better when it comes to graphics because the system is just a lot more powerful. But you guys won't notice too much of a difference there. So I guess it doesn't matter if you're all about graphics. It doesn't really matter too much. I will say this. If you guys have friends that have either system or they're planning to get one system and you're planning to get the other system, you may want to reconsider that and really think about getting the same system as your friends, because at the end of the day, you're not really missing anything. And the reason I say that is because both of these systems are very similar in graphics, also the games that came out. I remember when the Xbox 360 came out, Halo for me was a big thing. Also, Gears of War. Now, that's not so much a big thing anymore. I mean, of course, like some people love Halo, but it's not as popular as it once was, right? So if you guys wanted Halo or you wanted Gears of War, you had to buy that Xbox 360. And of course, you still got to buy an Xbox system for that now, but there's so many more games that are out now that I guess you can scratch that itch without having to buy an Xbox system to play those games. Because if you guys want something similar to Halo, you can buy a game like Destiny, which is on the PlayStation 4, and it's on the Xbox One, and even on last-gen systems. And it's a great game to play. It's created by the same people who made Halo, which is Bungie. And another reason why I use the PlayStation 4 over the Xbox One is because I'm a YouTuber, and I like to record in-game. Now, if I wanted to record my friends' audio, talking, and all that kind of stuff, I can't do that on the Xbox One, but on the PlayStation 4, I can. It was an update that they recently added, and that was a cool update. Now, if you guys do like to play older gen games on your newer gen consoles, you guys are able to do that on the Xbox One, but you're not able to do that on the PlayStation 4. So if you guys want to play some old school games, you will have to get the Xbox One to do so. And I wish the PlayStation 4 had that. It makes me mad that they don't, but I guess it is what it is. Also, if size is your thing, you may want to get the PlayStation 4 over the Xbox One because the PlayStation 4 is a lot smaller. So if you're dealing with, a limited amount of space, the PlayStation 4 is definitely the way to go. Now, I will say this. Now, after all the things that I've just told you guys, those are my reasons of why I would choose the PlayStation 4 over the Xbox One. Also to the controller. I love the controller on the PlayStation 4. It will take you guys some time to get used to, especially if you're switching from an Xbox console. It will take some time to get used to, but it's a cool controller. It's not bad. I do think that the Xbox One and Xbox 360 controller is made for shooters. The PlayStation controller, I can't really say what it's made for, maybe for fighting games, but I just like it a little bit better. It's smaller and it fits in my hands pretty well. I have big hands, but doesn't mean that I want some meaty, beefy controller in my hands, like making it difficult for me to hold, So I would say get the PlayStation 4. But if you guys have friends that are planning on getting the Xbox and that's what they want to play, I would honestly say go with your friends, play with them, because you can't trade friendship. I mean, do you really want to start over and have to find brand new friends, especially if you've been playing with the same friends for about 5 years or something like that, and you guys love playing with each other? Why not just go play with them? So anyway, bros over console.